Looks like the train stopped. I don't know whether they're on the same track or not. I don't know. Alright, while he's standing still, I'm going to go get my car and try to get closer so I can go down to the depot. Alright, thank y'all. Hi y'all, I'm down here in Abbeville. I'm at the depot. I'm looking back at the Abbeville switcher. I don't know what he's doing. They say he's going to Greenwood, but I thought he pulled up and was going to probably set some cars out. You can see he's got the gondolas with the granite on the head end, and he's got a bunch of covered hoppers. I don't know whether they come from Prismium or whether they're the grain cars or not coming out of below Elberton, Georgia. If he gets moving, I'll take some more pictures. Alright, I hear him pulling. Alright, I'm going to turn around. I don't know if you can see it, but he's got medium clear on the side. Alright, that's a grain car. All these look like grain cars here. You can tell by the hoppers on the bottom, the pipes they have on them. He's got the slide door. The pipes there, that's plastic. That comes from Prismium. Now we got some more grain cars here. And they finding grain cars from everywhere, ain't they? All these are grains, every one of them. EOT's not flashing. I don't know why. Might be a new one that doesn't flash. I don't know. It looked like it put on there right. I just didn't see a flashing light on there. Alright, they're heading to Greenwood, taking their cars to the Maxwell yard. And then they'll pick up some more and they'll bring them back here and they put them on the side and if they're not going to work them today. And that taxi is theirs. Got a Florida tag on it. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, here we are in Abbeville. I got a manifest train heading southbound. I only see one engine, but he might have two on there. Tall grass, so I can't see gas tanks or nothing. Alright, he's coming in down the side. We had two trucks come down here. Our high rail trucks earlier. Had Speary out here looking at the rail doing inspections. And he's going out and doing what do you call it, high frequency inspections, you know, and checking when the train comes, when the inspection car comes by, it'll mark the track, and then he comes out here and analyzes it more and lets them know what they got working. This might be the Abbeville switcher. I'm not sure. He's got a bunch of grain cars on there. I don't know if they're gonna park this train or what, but they got the taxi here, so I assume they're parking it. It's the ET44A8. That's 4,400 horsepower for a switcher. You can see they're all grain cars. I don't see any. Maybe down on the bottom they might have some plastic ones, but these are all going over there to the grain side of Columbia Grain, whatever it is that's over there. It looks like a piece of plastic dragging on that. Yeah, that wheel slip, a little bit of wheel slip. He got a heavy load on that. That's his taxi there. All right, ATGX, I don't know who that is, it's not a railroad. AEQX is Old Northwestern car. It used to be a railroad, but now it's not. NDYX. I don't know, somebody calls up and gets these cars from all over the place. When they get a train together, they got to get the cars together for it. And these all look like they're empty, so they're going down there to get filled up. Cedar Rapids and Iowa City Railway, RDRX. CEFX, ATGX. These are all non-railroads. The ends and the X is not a railroad. Got some interesting stuff on there, like air blows in. CITX. He got low. And it don't look like he's going in the yard with him. I guess he's just going to the south end. And he's probably got a stop signal in there, the reason he's going so slow. Archer Daniel Midland, but it's TFOX now. CGEX. Union Pacific used to be AEQX. There's an AEX. OFOX, OFQX, AEX, there's a different one, WFRX, NCIX. That's a plastic. These two are plastic cars, so they can hook the pipe up and suck the plastic out of there. Another grainer. All right, calcium. I don't know where that goes. I hear there's another industry down below the grain silo that they switch out. I think that's First Union Rail Bank. RRRX. I don't know who that is. Bunch more grain cars. I only seen like probably 4 of them for Prismian. And I still don't see the bottom end of this train. It still ain't come through the switch yet. That's probably about 20 cars between me and the switch. HKRX, I don't know who that is. Arthur Daniel Midland. AEX, I don't know. RDRX. CITX, Suline, INTX, ATGX. One thing I love about Abbeville, the trains come through slow enough you can read them. And all these, as far as I can tell, these are all grain cars going to that grain silo, Columbia Mill, whatever it is. Looks like the brakes are tied down that one, but they're not. They're slacking the chain, just couldn't see it. LSRC, I don't know. First Union Rail East. Yeah, flat spot on that wheel. Delaware and Hudson. ATGX, so. CSX is a CSX. AEQX. CFOX, OFOX. MWCX. Man, if this is Abbeville switcher, I ain't believing it. It got steel on it. I think this is a regular run-through freight train, y'all. MWCX. Sorry about the finger. Yeah, look, we got tank cars and everything. All with one locomotive, we got this whole train. I don't know if there's a DPU on it or not. I figured I'd see one by now if there was. He's already at Red Street. So the average train through here, when they're at Red Street, the bottom's already gone past me. I mean, if they stop before Red Street, the cars would be sitting at the depot, but he's already at Red Street, and the cars are still down across 72 and coming up. I do see a DPU coming up through here. And track speed on the side is 35 miles an hour. So they're not going to go that fast, but they are a little bit slow today. They do have to do that switch down there, I think, at a slower speed when they're going in the side. Alright, so I'm wrong. This wasn't the Abbeville switcher. This is a southbound freight train, probably going to Atlanta. Well, I know he's going to Atlanta, but then he'll be going to Alabama. Stealing the plastics and stuff. I don't think he's going to stop and set out cars on the way to Atlanta. I haven't heard of any trains doing that. Alright, 725 on the DPU. It's the ES44 AC. Heading backwards on this trip. Now look, a locomotive can run backwards equal to run forward, so there's no problem with that. It can push the load backwards as easy as it can pull the load forward. Now see all that steel? That says it's going to Alabama to me. They use that to build bridges and make oil platforms and build industries and machinery for use down in Alabama. So he's going past Red Street. He's got another mile to the south end to the signal. I don't know if he's going to stop, whether he came in under approach signal or what. He might be coming through. He might have got a clear signal to come through and go all the way out and head on down to Atlanta. XOMX. Hot, whatever it is. 3257, I don't know what that is. I got a book, but I haven't got it memorized, let's put it that way. So I guess I could go home and make up a video or something about it. That's interesting, the top of the car is blue up there. They didn't paint it all. I wonder what the deal is. Did the same thing on this one. That's a FURX, First Union. This is a CSX car and it's empty. But they can put things like rail on there and stuff if they get out, I think out Alabama. Link for rail. Magnesium hydroxide slurry. Corn syrup on those two cars. Tape. Corn syrup, 3 cars. Alright, now we got one carrying plastics. And you see where they hook the hose up to it and suck the car dry. I don't know what that car is. Looks like a grainer, but I don't know. 1075, I don't know what that is. Procore. And look, we're still going through the switch, but it looks like I can see the bottom end down that way. Non-odorized liquefied petroleum gas. So that means that car could be leaking and I couldn't smell it. Non-odorized LPG. UTLX, the tank car people. Union Tank Car Leasing is what that is. Wow. All these cars are LPGs. 1075. So now y'all know 1075 is liquefied petroleum gas. Highly flammable. Number 2 level. That car was rebuilt on 0104. Was he stopping at the light? That's going to keep the Abbeville switcher from coming in. He's supposed to be coming in behind him. He's still hanging out past the switch, so the Abbeville switcher ain't coming in. But must mean we got one coming this way. I had to wait for it. All right, thank y'all.